Warning, the following video contains opinions not based on fact. If this disturbs, alarms, or frightens you, turn away now. Otherwise,
enjoy the video. Love them or hate them, the angel pool isn't as bad as the reputation states, and I aim to showcase the 10 items I think are the most superior of them all. When angel rooms first appeared, they were incredibly powerful in Wrath of the Lamb. In Rebirth though, the items were also pretty great, but many would choose the generally easier devil deals for an offensive punch early on. But how about we count down what I consider to be the 10 best angel room items in Afterbirth Plus. Opening with Duality, one of the more interesting new additions from Afterbirth Plus. This item gives players the choice between angel and devil deals when one spawns. However, once you enter one, the other one disappears. It does have a chance to spawn only one room depending on the room type and if 2 extra rooms can spawn. The ability to decide whether you want a devil or an angel deal during the run is a super useful tactic in dictating your own style. Lack of red hearts? Angel room might be a better choice for you. Need DPS and offensive boost? Take a gander at the devil room. EUCHARIST is God Godhead, except that would make it Godhead, and it's not Godhead, it's Eucharist. But you get the point. EUCHARIST gives you permanent angel rooms for the rest of the run, and that may seem lackluster because many of you know how they are received, but tell me you would shy away from back to back to back Holy Light, Sacred Heart, Godhead. I think many of you just murmured to yourselves that, am I right? Right? And that's the benefit of EUCHARIST, especially as an early grab. The Soul is the second best of the Holy Trinity to me. Spoilers. Granting the Soul Hearts upon pickup and the ability to reflect shots away from you. This is heavily weighted by RNG, but it works when it's needed. This is a very underrated ability because no one realizes half the times it saves your ass. And then the way they know it works, but it loves to just do little sneaky shot reflections the player doesn't really notice. I see it all the time. Holy Mantle is definitely top 10 material, but I feel it's too easily praised. I still love the item, and I almost always grab it, but I have rerolled it before on certain runs. It allows the players to be hit once for free every room without taking damage. This gives you free curse room access, out of reach consumables, and easy contact damage with certain items. However, if we're talking about the lost character alone, this is a top 3 material. In general though, I feel there are far better angel items. The WAFER to me is a slightly better Holy Mantle. It cuts all of your damage in half for the rest of the run. Sacrifice rooms, Womb, Cathedral, Dark Room, and onward. It's just good. I like that unlike Holy Mantle, the WAFER gives you the ability to play donation machines, devil baggers, for cheap the whole run. I also love playing self-sacrifice rooms myself since the Afterbirth change. It gives you the ability to do this on the cheap. The Mind is the best Holy Trinity item to me. It's full mapping for the rest of the run. This means compass, this means map, this means blue map, etc, etc. It's a lovely item to get early so you don't miss secret rooms now that they are harder to find and usually worth it. Nothing more needs to really be said about the Mind. Holy Light! You guys knew it was going to be up here. Holy Light is one of the best tier effects for overall damage dealing and just cool cosmetic effect. A Holy Light shot will call down a beam of light that deals 3 times Isaac's tier damage to any nearby enemies. This beam even on an average run, can clear out larger gloops and chew through a boss health easily. There aren't a ton of crazy synergies with it, but it's good enough on its own. Godhead is gonna piss some people off, and that's pretty much the going theme with my top 10s, but let me convince you why it's not number 1, but still amazing. I can't emphasize that enough. You guys see it at number 2 and number 3, and you think that it's just bad because it's not number 1. It's at the number 3 spot on a top 10, that means it's pretty damn good. Just listen. The item gives you a small damage upgrade and damaging aura around all tiers fired. This aura does significant damage, but it does disappear once hitting an enemy. The typical tiers downgrade is expected and a bit more heavy with this one because its trade-off tier aura that without synergies is merely okay. It's a little extra damage, but where Godhead truly shines, and you do know this, is in combination with other great items like rubber cement, homing, sad bombs, piercing. It is a fantastic augmentation item, and its inability to truly be great without other items is why it falls down a little bit. Crown of Light is one of the best items added in Afterbirth and still remains as one of my personal favorite items in the entire game. It's an overall offensive punch, granting Isaac double damage as long as he has no empty red heart containers. And this is just double damage, it's not a multiplier, so it affects your damage after multipliers. The effect does go away upon being hit for a current room, but it only goes away for that room as long as your conditions are still met. It will come back in the next room. Well, it's still a close run for number 1. These top 3 items are so close together in greatness, but unfortunately, being myself as the top 10 writer, I did have to make a choice. And that choice is, most likely unsurprisingly, Sacred Heart. Proud member of Team Sacred Heart, hashtag Team Sacred Heart. This item still to this day stands as the granddaddy of truly excellent items. The reason why this is the overall best angel item to me is strictly due to the fact that it has 0 downsides. And it's just phenomenal no matter when you pick it up or how you pick it up. It's a hard carry item that can take you through the run by itself. Sacred Heart is an HP upgrade, a full heal, a massive damage upgrade of your current damage times 2.3 and then a +1 on top of that. It's a unique and powerful homing effect that only applies to this and Seraphim, a range increase. It's phenomenal. And the other huge positive of it is that much like Godhead, it has a ton of cool synergies, a favorite of mine being Ludo Brim Sacred Heart. It's the best. I can't tell you any differently. Angel deals, man. Why do I stand nearly alone in this fight for such top tier items? Every item on this list deserves a grab from you. So anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave it a like, and of course comment down below letting me know your favorite angel items, and as always, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already to show your support in what I do. My name is Pentahybrid, and I'll catch you later.